What's up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist bringing you more epic facts on the lore of the Warhammer universe. This time I am doing a viewer request on the orc, the Mad Dok Grotsnik. Grotsnik was an orc pain boy that enjoyed surgery and digging around in other orc heads almost as much as fighting. Grotsnik couldn't wait to begin his surgery when one orc boy by the name of Gaskell came into his tent holding his brains in with his hands. He made improvements by giving Gaskell an adamantium skull. Afterwards, Gaskell claimed to be receiving visions and voices of the orc gods Gork and Mork. Soon after, Grotsnik became insanely popular and many knobs came to him for improvements. Grotsnik knew that this was going to make him a high position in Gaskell's new Waaagh. Each knob that came out of the Pain Boy's tent alive received a metal skull, but Grotsnik also had placed a remote explosive inside each of these knobs' heads. Weeks went by, and every time a knob bullied Grotsnik, the next day they would be found headless. Eventually the knobs caught on and plotted a scheme to get even against this Mad Dok. The knobs requested Grotsnik's work to repair a broken death dread, but when he was about to begin his surgery, the dread awoke and pinned the young pain boy down. The knobs laughed and cheered as the dread's saw blades chopped off the top of his head. Broken and bleeding, the knobs left him there to die. Fortunately for Grotsnik, his Gretchen nurses found him. The Gretchen began their surgery. One Gretchen vomited atop his brain, while another poured a foul concoction all over him. During that night, spiders crawled into his brain and found a home in there. Grotsnik died many times that night. Each time he was brought back by the use of a grot prod. Eventually the surgery was over and the pain boy got up and walked through the camp laughing as each knob's head exploded into many orky bits. Since then he became known as the Mad Dok, and his surgeries have only gotten stranger and stranger. Surely but surely, Grotsnik has slowly become stronger as well. Grotsnik, while conducting his surgeries, has seen many qualities of his patients that he enjoys, and upon waking up, they find themselves with a new arm or a hand, while Grotsnik's limbs appear oddly familiar to them. Rumors have spread that Grotsnik is secretly building a super orc out of some of his generous patients' limbs. Although he has many complaints, no orc has ever challenged him, mainly because he is under the protection of the great warlord Gaskell Thraka. Gaskell and Grotsnik have become good friends, if orcs can even have friends. The Pain Boy has saved Gaskell many times, and it is thanks to him that Gaskell is in the position he is now. Although Grotsnik is a Pain Boy, his multiple bionic implants and his ever-adapting limbs have made him into a powerful and fearsome opponent. His implants have made him deranged and crazy, yet Gaskell's presence seems to temporarily bring him to his senses. Gaskell actually has a seat for Grotsnik on his war council, and during the Goth warlords' campaigns and wars, Grotsnik has made a name for himself on the battlefield. When he is in battle, other orcs are driven to fight harder, since they cannot allow a mere pain boy to be tougher than them. Mad Dok Grotsnik wields his surgery tools into battle, which they themselves are weapons to begin with. Buzzsaws and cleavers, as well as his power claw, give more death than life in his hands. Grotsnik is easily distinguishable on the battlefield. He towers over other pain boys, and he is stitched all over. He wears an apron that usually has a stain or two, but it's best not to inquire as to where that stain came from. And with that, we have ended the lore on the Mad Dok Grotsnik. Let me know in the comments down below what other lores you guys wish to hear. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more amazing 40K content. And as always, you know me as a Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I am signing out.